Hi guys, I'm going to show you the essential cybersecurity commands for PowerShell. So you go to your Windows computer and you can enter ISE or PowerShell. Okay, so ISE, PowerShell ISE come up, click Run as Administrator. That's what I always do. Click Yes. Click Yes. And your PowerShell is going to come up. It usually comes up with, okay, commands. So these are all the commands and you can search for them. And most of the commands that we're going to use is git. So many gits. So So the first one that we're going to do is git process. Now this command allows you to view the processes running on a local or remote computer, and it can help you identify any suspicious or malicious processes. So we can git process. You get all of the processes. And a lot of these commands is going to keep on going, keep on going. If you ever have a problem with the command going for too long, I just hit Control C to get out of it. Okay, the next one we're going to do is git service. You use this command to view the list of services running on a local or remote computer. You can check for any abnormal or unauthorized services that may indicate a security breach. So let's do that one, git service. You can tab it in because it'll come up. And these are all the services. So many services. And you can look through there to see if anything looks suspicious. Okay, and everything looks pretty good. The next one to navigate this Windows system is git win event. Now, this command retrieves event log entries from a local or remote computer. You can use it to analyze security related events and identify potential security incidents. And I really like this one. It's actually kind of a new one. Um, I think event log was the old one, but I think you could still use event log, but this is the newer one. So you see all these events. So I'm going to control C out of it because it's steadily running. And you can, if you don't know which logs, you can do git win event, tab it, and then you can list log and then put the asterisk and it'll list all of them for you. Okay, so control C out of that. And you want a particular one. You want to choose a particular one, we're going to choose security. You see that one right there, circular security. So if you do this log security, they'll just list that one. So it's a good way to get what you want out of a long list. The next one is test net connection. So now this command helps you diagnose network connectivity issues and check if specific ports are open or reachable. It's useful for assessing the security of network connections. So we're testing the connection. All right, the computer name, remote address, interface, source address, which is our address, ping succeeded, and it took 8 milliseconds. So good to know that. Get net firewall rule. It retrieves firewall rules on a system useful for analyzing the current firewall configuration and identifying any potential gaps. So get net firewall rule. Okay, and there's so many of them. Let's see a true one. Here's a true one. I'm going to control C out of this to stop it. Okay, so all right, so let's see. Okay, this one is true. Enabled. Okay, display name, delivery optimization, UDPN, delivery optimization, UDPN. Okay, the description is an inbound rule to allow delivery optimization to connect to remote endpoints. Let's see the group that it's in. It's enabled. So a lot of good information for that. Okay. The next one we're going to do is set execution policy. Okay, now this one is okay. Use this command to configure the PowerShell script execution policy. It allows you to control the level of security for executing scripts on a system. PowerShell's execution policy is a safety feature that controls the conditions under which PowerShell loads configuration files and runs scripts. This feature helps prevent the execution of malicious scripts. Now, this particular script does not actually keep you from, or anybody from, running scripts, but it keeps a person from running scripts unintentionally. So, um, set execution policy. Let me put that in. It says the execution policy, and the execution policy can be a number of things that you can put in there. It comes as the default is unrestricted. So if you want to set it, you can set it to remote signed, undefined, which is what you see. So let's set it to remote sign. Okay, the execution policy helps protect you from scripts that you do not trust. Changing the execution policy might expose you to the security risks described in or about execution policy, subtopic, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to say no because I actually don't want to change it. So, but let's see, get execution policy. See, it's restricted. So it's useful for changing execution policies. Okay, the next one is get MP computer status. This command retrieves the status of Windows Defender or Microsoft Defender antivirus. It provides information about the antivirus protection on a system. So let's see. Get P, computer status, tap it in. You can see all of this good stuff. Okay, see if anti spyware is enabled, true. Antivirus enabled, true. Behavior monitor enabled, true. Defender signatures out of date, false. So a lot of good stuff in there. And you have to know these commands. Like if you get into a system, you got to know how to manipulate it. Okay, get ACL. This is the access control list. This command retrieves the access control list for a file or folder. It helps you review and verify the permissions and security settings for specific resources. But I'm just going to do the general overall. ACL, and you get system 32. Access, creator, owner, allow. So pretty simple. Get hotfix. It retrieves information about installed hotfixes and patches. It helps in identifying missing updates and vulnerabilities that need to be addressed. So, get hotfix. Okay, description update. Installation 5/16/2023. So, it looks like it's up to date. Had 4 updates in May alone. So, pretty good. Invoke web request. This is a useful one because it gives you its command is used for web scraping, but it's also useful for security purposes. You can use it to download files for analysis or check if a website is responding properly. So invoke web request, and then the URI is really the URL. So let's do just a simple google.com. Okay. Status code 200, which means okay. Status description, okay. Has a content, raw content, forms, headers, images, it fields, links, different links. Let's see what this link is. Just regular google.com link. Okay. All right, and that looks like it's the end of our list. Thanks for watching Essential PowerShell Commands. You have a great day.